All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining Tech Talk this morning. I'm pretty excited about today's discussion on reputation management. I'm really happy that we have Sagar Podilapu. Close. Okay, good. And he's going to be doing the presentation today. Sagar, what is the company that you're with? What's the name of your business?
Standard Reputation. So Standard Reputation, I got the idea from Standard Oil, which was a monopoly back then.
Nice. Okay.
So
good vision.
Yeah.
Well, let me. I want to first go through the announcements because I want to set everybody up for what's happening next week. So Monday, of course, we have Tech Talk. Not Tech Talk. Monday morning, we have Monday Morning Coffee and with Catherine Davies. Catherine, what is the topic for Monday?
We're going to have unique marketing, and it's going to be presented by Keith Green from UBB Unique Black Boxes. Anybody who was at the trade show, him and a partner came up with this unique storage and firewall and all this for specifically though for small box businesses. You guys remember Ivan did that presentation not too long ago about different kinds of storage we could do and stuff like that, right? And so I found how they got it together was amazing. And then they did some very unique marketing. So they're going to present that side and we're going to tantalize you without tech until another time. And we'll see if we can convince his partner, Andy, to come in and do the tech. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, they're very excited about answering your questions, especially about how they go about, penetrating a market and getting people to be excited about their product. So that's really cool. So then Tuesday morning we have the city leader call. This is the mandatory city leader call. So please, city leaders, be there for that. And then, of course, we have Tech Talk next week. Catherine's going to be taking Tech Talk for me next week, which is exciting. And the topic will be December tech news. There's a lot of stuff going on in tech. There's a lot of things going on in space, on Earth. I'm sure there's stuff going on below. Anyway.
So Michael, be ready, right? When we go, welcome to Tech Talk.
That's right.
We didn't do that this morning. So
I know. You know what? I realize that I'm not like Catherine, right? No, when I go, everybody, welcome to Tech Talk. It looks like I'm falling. So I try to
all together, everyone now. Welcome to Tech Talk.
I still do insert the. There we go.
There you go.
I'll put the applause track in there. All right. So also Thursday we have the member dashboard training. This is for new members like Alessandra to jump on and go through the training because it's pretty cool. So. And just to let you know, we still have the incentive on for those that are not members. The incentive runs until I've extended it until the 18th, Catherine, for our event.
Yes. That's
the incentive. You save $100 on membership. So definitely jump on in there and get her done. I also want to welcome two new members. One is Jane, of course, Jane Newsom with TELUS. Of course, if you have a phone and you want to upgrade or whatever it is, talk to Jane.
Got an amazing deal on right now.
Yeah. Right now, like lots of bandwidth. So definitely get with Jane. And then also Jane is willing to offer incentives to our members. So she can't specifically tell you what the incentive is until she knows what product you want and what package you want. So definitely call her up for that. And also for business VoIP phones. So not just cell phones, but she can handle anything to do with business phones. Okay, so get with her on that. Second, we have Alessandra, and she is with, don't tell me, Real Mortgage Associates. All right, Alessandra, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you do?
So you nailed it. Real Mortgage Associates, also RMA for short, because Real Mortgage Associates is quite a mouthful to say every time. So I do residential mortgages. Anybody that has a house or wants a house really is someone I can help. Especially these days, there's a lot of people being offered like bad renewals from their current lender. So the rates are typically higher sometimes than what we would see if you were to get a better rate somewhere else. And debt consolidation, also a big one.
Yeah, fantastic. And you know what? We're trying to see if we can pull together a presentation that's happening next in January on real estate. So we're hoping to have Kevin and Alessandra, right? So to do that presentation. I'll let you guys know it'll be on the calendar. Of course, we'll be talking more about that as we get closer to that date. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Now, we had a presentation by Frida, who is not on here. So with that, I'm just
having some difficulty getting on.
Oh, is she?
Location, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, when she jumps in, maybe we'll have her do that presentation at the end.
Yeah.
As opposed to. All right. So with that, I'm going to hand it off to Sagar.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Evan.
Delete me.
I can share my screen.
Yes. Yeah. Let me just go ahead and give you.
Yeah, Ivan's really slow to give up power, so just be patient.
Absolutely. I'm a Republican.
Okay.
No, don't go there. Don't go there.
All right. Everyone can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. Let me so yeah. Hello everyone. Good morning. My name is Sagar. I'm the founder of company Standard Reputation, where I do reputation management for local businesses, especially the businesses which are confined to a local area, especially like, Hamilton, Burlington, or even regions too. So what I'm going to talk about today is mostly how we can do our reputation management for our businesses. So mostly people tend to ignore, they do their service well, they do everything good, but they tend to ignore their reputation management. And I'm going to explain what we can do to improve our reputation for businesses. So mostly I focus on Google reviews, and I'll tell, in the course of presentation, why Google reviews are the most important factor for a business. So let me just move these. Okay. Okay. All right. So, oops. All right, so Google reviews. So now why Google reviews are important. So now if you guys can search for a business in Google search, not in the maps, but Google search, what Google's doing lately is pulling up. So the first screen you see is ads, and nobody wants to really go through the ads, but the next screen you see is the Google Maps. So it shows up the top 3 places for that location for the service you're looking for in area near you. So the top 3 are those, and on the right side it shows up the 1 review for each of the top 3 locations. So Google's kind of putting a lot of emphasis on Google My Business pages and the reviews the business gets. And how many times does a customer search for a business and go through the reviews to see how well the business is, and then decide, okay, hey, I'm going to do business with these guys. If a business has less reviews, they tend to ignore it, and if a business has more reviews, and then they go into the reviews and look for the reviews, what kind of reviews the business has. So that's what Google's trying to do too. So Google's trying to improve or increase the percentage in their search algorithm for mostly for Google reviews and Google My Business page. So, and this slide talks about how Google is determining the local ranking, especially when people searching near me or in Hamilton or in Burlington or in Stony Creek. So most of the stuff, how it really matters is reviews are mostly becoming more critical thing. So the more reviews we gather, the more better for the business to rank up in Google. And SEO matters too. So what really happens is when your customer leaves a review saying that, hey, this is the best dentist, or this is the best chiropractor, or this is the best plumber I worked with. So those keywords matter in the reviews too. So the more your customers leave keywords in reviews, the more it matters for Google ranking. And positive reviews, we all know that it's a social proof. Let's say someone's leaving us 5 stars a lot, people trust us a lot. So that's a social proof that we get out of positive reviews. And recent reviews. So recent reviews tells Google that, hey, this business is still active. They are pursuing, people are visiting them, people are taking services from them. So recent reviews matter too. And the next question is, does anyone read reviews? Yeah, of course. A lot of people read reviews when they're searching for a business, when they're searching for a service in the area. And you can see here 98% of the people read reviews online when they're searching for something, be it parks, be it anything, be it restaurants. So they just want to read reviews so that they feel like, okay, hey, I can trust this business to do business. So there's an analysis that 75% of the consumers read reviews for the business, and review tracker shows that 73% is Google. So we do have a lot of review sites. We have Facebook reviews, we have Yelp reviews, and we have, for hotels it's TripAdvisor, for restaurants it's the restaurant specific site. But Google is taking the bulk of that. So when we search on Google really first takes care of their reviews first, and then looks for the reviews on other sites. So Google reviews definitely matter when we are trying to improve our business or improve our customer base. Now, does responding to reviews matter? So what I see mostly is when I go online, when I look at reviews, most businesses tend to ignore responding to the reviews, mostly because they have to log into Google My Business page to leave a reply to their business. But leaving a reply definitely matters, especially when there are negative reviews, because when there is no response on a negative review, people tend to think that that's true, that's for real, and businesses are on the lower side and they don't really want to leave a review on the negative review. But I would say that it's very important to leave a response on every review that comes in. And leaving response to a review shows your customers who left the review that, hey, they do care about us. Like, businesses do care about their customers who are leaving a review. And the next best part is we can leave keywords in reviews too. So now what I mean about keywords is, let's say someone's searching for a dentist in that area. If I say, hey, thanks for choosing us for your cosmetic dentistry, or thanks for choosing us for your root canal process. So this helps even Google to rank our business when someone is searching for a root canal procedure in Hamilton, or any other keyword plus in the area. So definitely respond your reviews help. And here is a small snippet where it says that, okay, how do you respond is thank your customer for their feedback, even if it's negative. If it's negative, I have another slide how to respond to it. But don't use generic responses. So I've seen from businesses where they only say, hey, thanks for leaving a 5-star review. But it's always better to give that personalized touch to the feedback, saying that, okay, hey, I do know you. You have come to our store for this, and thanks for leaving this review. And also reply very quickly. Don't take, I've seen people reply after a month or 2 months, but it's always better to reply within 1 week. That makes us more relevant to the customer. Now, there are free resources. So if you already sign up for Google My Business page, it's a very simple process. It just takes 10 minutes to sign up for a Google My Business page. If you sign up for it, Google sends us a package with stickers, with QR codes, with marketing material to get more reviews from your customers. So if it's a physical store, it's better to have a QR code on your desk so that people can scan while they're talking to the receptionist. If you are doing online business, then it's better to have a QR code on your Facebook page or on your Twitter page so that people can scan, or even a link to the review. So it's very easy to get these review links from Google My Business page. It's again just a matter of 2 minutes or 3 minutes to get that review link. Post them everywhere periodically, every week, maybe on a Friday. Fridays are the best times because people are very happy on a Friday. So they're the best times to leave a Facebook post or a Twitter post saying that, hey, thanks for doing business with us. Please leave a review. That helps us a lot. Now, this is the biggest challenge for people seeking reviews, right? Hey, okay, there is my competitor who wants to get my rating down, so they keep on rating 1 stars. irrelevant reviews, saying that we didn't do anything. So this is how we can dispute this review, and Google is working too. So the next algorithm is coming up in March 2023, where they want to detect scam reviews. Scam reviews are those reviews where one Google account is used to leave negative reviews on a lot of businesses. So they're trying to detect, but right now we can dispute the reviews which are fraudulent. Let's say right now the screenshot here, the business is a dentist, but they are leaving a review for, for a restaurant. So that's the thing. So we can dispute these reviews too, and there's a legal procedure to, if you really think that someone's trying to give 1-star review on your business but they didn't do business with you, so you can go legally too. So Google usually takes 2 weeks to dispute the review, and they'll remove the review if we go through the process properly. I see a chat message here, but I'm not able to see, but if there are questions, I'll answer them at the end. um, and now negative reviews. So we have to respond to negative reviews, and this is another biggest fear factor of businesses. Okay, hey, I'll request for reviews. What if a unsatisfied customer leaves a bad review? I've seen this on I work with a lot of dentists, and I've seen this with dentists where someone in pain, someone with insurance information, someone with the receptionist is not really friendly. So I see a lot of negative reviews in this sense, and it's really important to respond to them. As soon as we get a negative response, we need to respond to them. Mostly, I always say customer is the king. So we're not supposed to say, hey, no, we did a good job, you're leaving a bad review. It's all about responding with empathy, responding with kindness, saying that, okay, hey, okay, this happened, what we can do to fix this. Call us or call them, and then fix the thing and make sure they update the review. So customers can update the reviews too. So let's say I left a 1-star review, I can come back and make it a 5-star review too. So it's always better to deal with negative reviews. Sometimes take it offline, sometimes call them, email them, make sure that you respond to the review, saying that, okay, hey, we can fix this. And on the right side we can see here, and sometimes when we are requesting for a review, we know if the customer is unsatisfied or satisfied. So it's always better to not seek review from an unsatisfied customer. But sometimes people generally tend to go online and leave a review because they are really unsatisfied. But it's always, if we control our review campaigns, we won't get a lot of negative reviews. Of course, everybody wants to do good service, everybody wants to do good product. It's not like we tend to do bad service and get bad reviews, but sometimes things go wrong. It's not like we are 100% right all the times. So it's always better to have that control on whom should I request a review from. Is it a happy customer, is it a unhappy customer? Unhappy customers, we take feedback offline, saying that how can we fix things. And yeah, most of the stuff is that now the conclusion is that, yeah, Google's testing, it's already in place now. When we are searching for a place, the first and foremost thing is distance. So right now I'm in Stony Creek here. When I search for a dentist, the closest one comes up first, and the next one is the one with the most reviews. And obviously we all know, when I'm searching for a business, I only look for the positive reviews. I see, what are the positive reviews, and also look at the negative reviews too, because fear is the biggest factor that drives in choosing a business. So if we see a lot of 1-star reviews or bad reviews, we tend to go away from that business. But again, replying to those negative reviews can put a trust on the future customers, where, okay, hey, they do a bad job but they're trying to fix that. Maybe mistakes happen. Maybe that's one of that mistakes or one of the bad days they're having. And also, it's always good to have a strategy for reputation, for gathering reviews. most of the businesses I see tend to not ask for a review. So they simply say that they simply leave it there. They don't tend to ask for reviews. And trust me, asking for a review, they'll definitely leave a review. There are always good people out there who want to, help businesses, who want to leave review. And especially when they're happy, when they're really happy, and when they visit you multiple times. Let's say the dentist, I go to them 5 visits or 6 visits, and every time if I have good experience, at least at the fifth time I tend to leave a positive review for the dentist. And always encourage customers. So this is one of the technique we used for one company, where we said that every time you leave a review, we plant a tree, we donate, some sort of money to a charity. So putting a cost to a review can also help, well, in encouraging customers to leave a review. And also, if someone leaves a review, send a thank you card, or of course, we cannot really incentivize to leave a review. That's wrong as per Google policies, that we cannot say we pay you to leave a review, but we can incentivize in different ways, where social incentivizing, like as I said, hey, we plant a tree if you leave a review, or we donate to a charity if you leave a review, or every review our customers leave, helps in a different way to the society, to the community. So always encourage your customers to leave a review. And this is what I do. I'll say shameless plug, because I want to tell people what Standard Reputation does. So we work mostly on reputation management, which helps ranking on Google Maps. We also work on citations, local directories. This is another good thing. Like if you search for Standard Reputation today, Hamilton Chamber of Commerce comes first, because I was listed in the local directory. So always good to have your business on multiple directories, all over the internet. And we also help in increasing positive reviews, run campaigns, weekly campaigns, daily campaigns, and monthly campaigns to get reviews. I work with accountants where they have very less customers, so we run monthly campaigns for them. And I work with lawyers. The same thing happens. And we also respond to reviews too, so you don't have to worry about responding to reviews, because we read review, and then we stuff keywords into reviews, thanking them. Each review is customized, personalized to the customer. And we also share the reviews on social media pages. It's very important. When you have a review, take a screenshot, put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter, also put it on your website if it's possible, because social proof is very important. That makes your customers trust your business and do more business with you. And we also work on Google My Business page. That's the bread and butter for our business, where we post relevant updates, frequently asked questions, categories, and whatnot. So services, hours, we track how many people are clicking on the directions button. We track how many people are clicking on the call button in Google, how many people are clicking on the website button. So overall, I'd say local marketing, helping local businesses to get the most out of marketing and generate leads. So yeah,
Wonderful.
that's my
Yeah,
presentation.
that's great. And listen, I have to say that I totally understand exactly what you're saying. We one of our members is Loaded Pierogi, and we had an amazing experience with them like a year ago, and then we had another amazing experience with them when we had our networking event there. And the first thing I did was I went on and I gave them a great review, because it was definitely worth it. And I realized that so many other people left a great review too for them. So I was in great company. So I totally agree with that. And I want to, does anybody have any questions for Sagar?
No, I just,
Okay. Oh, you do? Okay.
I was just going to say, I've just recently experienced what he's talking about. I had a local appliance store that was helping us out, and there was an issue. They came back and they fixed it, and he called me to ensure that everything went well, to make sure I was a happy customer.
Mhm.
And then he said, "Can I text you the link for my Google review?" And it
Wonderful.
was like, Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, yeah. So just what Sagar said, it was like, oh, that's why Bosch did it. Yeah.
Absolutely, because reviews matter, and I also encourage people to leave reviews too. It's always give and take. The society we stay in is always give and take. So always give reviews, get reviews. The more
Mhm.
reviews we leave, that helps businesses too. And always vocal for local. So always help local businesses to get the most out of anything, be it marketing, lead generation, promotion, or anything. So always leave a review, leave a feedback so that they can change too. If you have a bad experience, definitely let them know that they're doing bad so that they can improve too.
Wonderful. Okay, great. Thank you so much. And I want to give Frida a chance to get in here as well. By the way, welcome, Adam. Good seeing you. And Sita. Okay, Frida.
Yes.
You were going to talk about, I think it's
Good
ID
morning.
Guard, or what's it called?
IDCO.
IDCO. All right.
Yeah. Now I didn't, you really didn't give me the format or whatever, so I didn't pull up my slides. We have a program that is preemptive as far as keeping your computer and your identity safe. It's not a program that later on fixes, I mean, they help you fix it, but it helps you before your identity is stolen. So it is a virtual private network. It's a suite of 15 different services at once that allows you to get better protection. So all your devices can have ID seal on it. I am just trying to look for something here for a second.
Well, while you're looking for that, Frida, is it true that most people don't even realize their ID has already been stolen?
Oh yeah. A lot of children, as soon as they're born, their identity is already stolen, and it's already copied, and it's like they know ahead of time the different birth dates as well as the gender, etc. of children that are being born, and they already use their identity.
Wow.
It's absolutely crazy. There's a ton of different scams where they're making up credit cards in people's names that are just infants. And when they get to be 18 years old, they all of a sudden do a credit check and whoops, they've got this, this, and this. And where did all that come from? Their credit is totally destroyed before they're even old enough to make one. So our program is very in depth. In the States, it's more in depth than it is here because the CRTC doesn't allow us to do as much here as what we could do in the States. But we have a full suite of 15 different services, everything from ad protection, virus protection, tracking, blocking, virtual private network, encrypted suite or encrypted storage containers that if somebody does break into your computer, they can't even see that there is passwords on your computer because they're already encrypted and in a special storage compartment in your computer. That's the best way that I can explain it in layman's terms, but we have an Israeli company that has partnered with us for the last few years, getting the IDCO to be as top and robust as possible. So, I mean, there was different people that were testifying how much they were paying for all these different services, being all separate, but ours is wrapped up into one complete thing for the whole year. And the cost ends up being far more reasonable. And it's just a great package. So
wonderful.
they protect you before your stuff gets stolen. And to have a virtual private network everywhere you go on your cell phone, because everywhere you go, there are different geo maps or whatever that pick up your signal and start sending you ads for that particular area. When you have a VPN on your cell phone, you don't get bombarded with all that stuff, and they can't try to hack into you at the same time. So, I mean, there was a guy that made the traffic jam in Germany where he had 40 some odd old phones, and he stuck them in a wagon and he walked to a certain block. And because of the GPSing on the phones that he had in his wagon, he created a traffic jam. Because because all of these signals are sent up to the cloud saying there is a whole whack of people right here on that block. So there's a traffic jam, but it was just a bunch of cell phones in a wagon. So, I mean, there's so much that we don't know. There's so much that we don't. So I rest very comfortably at night knowing that my computer and my cell phone is protected with our ID seal, because I don't have to worry about it. It's done. It's sealed. And they can't hack in. It's not possible.
Well, you know what, Frida, if you can just throw your information in the chat window, that would be amazing. And in fact, I'm going to ask everybody to do that. Put your contact information in the chat window so that everybody can reach out to you. And because we have some new folks on, like Shannon and Marlon, etc., if we can just kind of go around again, and of course, Sagar, if we can just go around and just say who we are and what we do so everyone knows who you are. Go ahead, Michael.
Oh, so you're going to pick on me first. All right.
Of course.
Okay, well, here's my smile. Good morning, everybody. And my name is Michael Palme, and I help people build and protect their wealth. So things like life insurance, critical insurance, and disability insurance to protect your income and your wealth. Investments, on the investment side, we have segregated funds and mutual funds to help you build your wealth. RSP season, now that we're getting near the end of the year, RSP season is going to be coming up. So if you haven't contributed to your RSP yet this year, that's something you want to end up doing before the end of February. So a little bit of planning there over the holidays. Mike Palme, Nelson Mellon Associates, the cooperators in beautiful Dundas, Ontario. Let's get together and help you with your financial future.
Wonderfully done, Michael. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to pick on Marlon next.
Hey, all right. It's a pleasure to join you guys. This is my first time tuning in to you guys, and I've enjoyed myself without question. It's a great group of people, and it's just a shame that you guys have to all be from Canada to have a great group of people. But I am a Florida-based business counseling and litigation attorney. I do business counseling, litigation, employment law, and estates and trust. That's your, wills and stuff like that. And kind of like Michael, I do asset protection also with creation of certain trusts that'll help people protect their wealth from greedy grubber creditors that may be coming after them. I do that. I also have a tech company that I started about a couple of years ago. We create apps. We do have one app that is currently in the app in the Google store right now. It's called Select. It's a music-based app that allows you to basically get on the platform and battle somebody else with music, be it live, vocal, or with songs. Really interesting, really interesting. Once again, thank you for allowing me to join you guys. I've really had a good time and listening to everybody. And Sagar, your presentation was phenomenal. You have a lot of stuff that I think I'm going to implement in reference to reviews for my law firm, things that I need to look at, which, you just got my wheels turning. And I really appreciate you for sharing. And I look forward to hearing from you guys again. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll just speak for Catherine here and invite you to come and join us for the Monday morning coffee. That's a bigger call, so it would be really cool for you to be there for that. Okay, Sheila.
I don't know what to say right now. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Okay, I'm a shopping annuity advisor. So if you think of all the money that you spent in the last week, in the last month, and the last year, I could probably have helped you save money, first of all, and perhaps be on your way to making money from the money that you've actually been spending.
Wonderful, wonderful. And if you have not had a time to have a conversation with Sheila, please do. One of the best conversations that you'll have in the next conversations with me, of course, and Maggie. All right, Maggie, you're up.
Go. Okay. Well, I'm Maggie. My company is Dimerance, which is a combination of my birthstone and my name. And I'm a freelance writer. We all need content. Content is king. Not everyone wants to do their own content, though. So that's where I can help you. I can do social media posts, blog posts, full articles, something for your newsletter or website. Now, I can write for almost any industry. I don't do really technical stuff because I'm useless at it. But I can write for most other industries. But my real love My real specialty is travel writing. And I'm happy to finally be able to start getting back to that, in a few years where I couldn't go to anywhere, but I'm glad to be getting back to that. Got a couple other projects in the planning stages, as well as a couple scripts and a novel. But bottom line is, no matter what direction I go, I'm also branching into fashion too. But wherever I go, I will always be a writer, and I can help you with your writing needs.
Fantastic. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you so much. Okay, Alessandra.
Couldn't find my unmute button. As I said before, anybody who has a house or wants a house, we have lots of things that we can do, whether it's, making the house more affordable in these times, whether you're looking to move for any reason, anything at all to do with properties, really.
Yeah, you know what? After my conversation with Alessandra, she's one of our newest members. It was amazing to see how she can help you just brainstorm ideas when it comes to financing. So please, if you have any questions, definitely reach out to Alessandra. Okay, you know what, Frida? I'm going to have you just start from the top and just give us a pitch.
Okay, well, I did pull up my thing if you wanted me to share it, but
No, just the elevator pitch.
Okay, the elevator pitch. Okay, so my name is Frida Schellingerhout. I am in beautiful Paris, Ontario. I help businesses and individuals save money or make money on everything they are already paying for. We have also got affordable, not-for-profit healthcare in the United States, and we just launched a travel membership program. So they just keep adding to my buffet of services in which I can help people save money or make money. So my name again is Frida Schellingerhout, and my stuff is in the chat. Love to chat with any one of you.
Fantastic. And also, everybody, Frida is the city leader in Brantford. So if you happen to know businesses in Brantford that you'd love to refer to be on this great city, then please refer them to Frida. She's just a really great person for helping to motivate businesses. All right, Adam, how are you, Matt? And by the way, it's nice to see your whiteboard again.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be back.
No problem.
Honestly, there's so much I gotta probably erase because it's been like a lot of these I've just moved over to my my journal. So
okay,
yeah.
So everybody, you can't use the whiteboard as your lead sheet. Okay, don't zoom in. Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, I have to be very careful about what I show on my whiteboard.
Yes.
If there's any information that's NDA'd, and I'm in deep trouble.
That's right.
Like, we violated a non-disclosure agreement? Why, I would never. I'll just move that over to the side of the whiteboard. Nobody can see.
Don't worry. No one else is going to see this video. It won't be on YouTube.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Tell us what you're doing, Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam, the owner and operator of Adamant Industries. I help small businesses put their best foot forward on the web by helping make the website of their dreams a reality. The web is a giant, scary place. And building a website is a lot of work with just as much information to sift through. But here at Adamant Industries, we'll build you a discoverable, responsive website with all the documentation and support you need to hit the ground running with as much knowledge as you need to navigate it with confidence. So give us a call or shoot us an email, and together we can achieve perfection through iteration. And that, my friend, is a promise I am adamant on keeping.
Adam, wow. That was awesome, man.
Thank you.
Really polished that up nicely.
Yeah.
Adam. Good job.
And with enthusiasm too, man. I'm telling you, I love it.
I actually started writing down that whole thing just to kind of start editing on top of that rather than just saying, hey, I'll do it live. So yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Good, man. Awesome. All right, Shannon.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shannon Green. I am the broker owner of Green Lending Corporation. We are a mortgage brokerage and a private lender. I have a team of 9, so they work client direct and helping clients find financing for their purchases or refinancing their properties on both the residential and commercial side. And then I work also broker to broker, helping them place their private files, whether it be for debt consolidation or purchasing a new investment property with the investors that I work with. That's me.
Awesome. Okay. Sita, are you there?
Yes.
There you are.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Sita. I live in Scarborough, and I'm in the wonderful world of decluttering and organizing. So this is a passion of mine that I've been going at it now for about a year. So I just love helping people make their space more beautiful through helping them out through either by getting rid of stuff that they don't need or giving them tips and tricks on making their space more more beautiful in general. So that's me. Thank you.
Awesome. Everybody knows somebody who's a hoarder, right? So definitely refer them to Sita. Okay. All right. So listen, folks, that's basically, anybody have any general questions? Because we're ending early today. Go ahead, Catherine.
Yeah, hi, I'm Catherine Davies.
Oh, Catherine.
I love you too, Ivan. Yeah. I am the owner of Life's Emergency Training and also the right-hand person for the city of Hamilton under Ivan. My main company, Life's Emergency Training, we are a first aids, CPR, AED, and first aid training company. We do on-site training for industrial professionals. So they'll say, stay WSIB compliant, which for Marlin is our OSHA, if you will, right, in Ontario. So yeah, we have 13 different ones, not like you guys who have 46 of them or 52. But, so yeah, feel free to give me a shout even if you have questions about first aid kits. Again, I enjoy really helping people understand what the responsibility is as a business, because we all want to go home at night and live with ourselves.
Absolutely. And by the way, if you are in Hamilton, Ontario, and you're coming to the Christmas Fest, guess who is Santa Claus? Bill Davies, which is, of course, if you don't know, Catherine's husband. He's going to be our Santa Claus, and there's no better Santa Claus. I mean, all year long, I hug the guy. I see Ivan Sutton down there. Ivan, are you there?
Kind of.
Are you? Okay. All right. So go ahead, Teresa. Tell them all about yourself.
I'm a marketing company and partner of this great city. And marketing, we do anything from website, social media, SEO, designs of your business cards, flyers, any of that stuff. So if you need anything, let me know.
Right. So there you go. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. Listen, folks. By the way, I guess while I have everybody
today.
Sorry?
Well, how was the event?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it was really good. I mean, you're talking about the trade show, right?
Yeah.
It was really good, especially after London, which was okay. It was a bit of a disappointment, but it was okay. Yesterday, the show that we had a couple of days ago, I guess, was actually quite fantastic. I came out of that place feeling like I was, Rocky Balboa at the top of that, where it's I felt pretty good, lots of energy, and there's so many people that came through. What I have to tell you what my favorite booth was the one that was right at the end of our row.
Yeah,
had all the cookies. Does anybody know that? Wow, wasn't that Rita? Did you go down there?
I did.
I think you're talking about the teddy bear booth, right?
Yeah, the charity, the 50/50, and they did an amazing job.
Was up with that. I'm telling you, that was like one of my absolute favorites because they were really good, especially the chocolate ones. Those chocolate ball things.
Peanut butter chocolate, Rice Krispie balls. It was just definitely.
All those Rudolph balls.
Rudolph balls. Okay, we're not going to go there. We're recording, Michael. We are recording.
No, it's Christmas time. So Rudolph and their little chocolate balls.
Okay, all right.
And because of hygiene, you were served, so it was amazing.
Yes, it was good. It was good. So I can't wait till the next one. There seems to be competing presentation companies out there now, but I'm looking forward to the next two because he has two more coming up. So and I think he's going to be presenting to us on Monday. I think he wants to have the ability to talk for 5 minutes about the two that are coming up in the new year. So and of course, this great city, we were treated very, very amazingly. I'm telling you, we sponsored the event, and not only did we have the VIP room where we got to eat food and stuff, which was pretty good, right, Michael? How was it was okay, right?
Yep.
But and the salad dressing was quite unique. It was kind of nice, but they also we were on the media wall. I mean, I don't know if anybody went over and saw the media wall, but it was nice to see our logo all over the place. And then I turn around and all of a sudden we're all over the floor. I thought, how did that happen? I didn't even see them do it. So I
saw John doing it.
Yeah, I felt like it was our show, but it was nice. So I really appreciate John for doing that. All right.
Yeah, his wife Sarah was just as busy. I think the two of them were. I can't imagine what their steps were. They probably made Michael look like a slouch, and he's already done 10,000 steps already.
Yeah. He probably has already. But listen, I want you to think about this, okay? If you're thinking about being a part of a trade show, like you've never done it before, you're a little afraid of it, but you're thinking it might be kind of cool. The thing that these guys do at BizCon, the thing that they do, which I really appreciate, is all of our members that go to the trade show, they put us in the same row, the same aisle, right? Which means we get to bounce off of each other, and the energy is a lot different. And I find that people come down to our aisle and they get stuck. They can't leave because there's so much going on in our aisle. So I really appreciate what they're doing. So if you're interested in doing it, then please, be in touch with John for the next event and try it. You'll like it. And then there's one other thing. I don't know if, and of course Teresa's gone, is we have that light thing happening. So Catherine, maybe we'll talk about that on Monday. And John has been really good at getting us some really affordable tickets and all that stuff. So if you want to go on a specific day, we'll set up a time and everything else. We'll talk about this on Monday and let you guys know all about it. All right.
Have you picked a day yet, Ivan?
No, but I'm just trying to figure out, do you want to do it like on a Sunday or a Saturday afternoon?
Well, if it's a light show, don't you want to do it at night?
Yeah.
Well, after like 4 o'clock, it's dark, right? 5 o'clock, but
pretty well, yeah.
You don't care.
And it's more like whatever day is free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Probably on a weekend, because if it's in Mississauga and we're driving down there, you don't want to be driving there at rush hour.
Maybe we set it up for like 5:30, 6 o'clock. We meet there, and then afterwards we can go out for hot chocolate, huh? Hot chocolate.
Okay. Yeah.
And bonbons.
Something a little different, but
I know. Megan's gonna have her little, I know. I feel you. Okay, so tune in Monday for that, and we'll have all the details for you on that.
Cigars, do you have a website?
Yeah. I left my details in there. It's standardreputation.com.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I only saw an email. It wasn't.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's not your fault. I just want to make sure that because I certainly would like to get some more information.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. And you know what? If you're a member and you'd like to do a presentation, let me know or let Catherine know that I'm putting together the schedule for the first 6 months of next year. So please let me know if you want to actually do a presentation on something, because I know that you guys like hearing us talk, but you probably prefer to hear other people talk. So let's get you into the schedule for next year. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. Good seeing you guys.
Yeah,
it's
nice
nice
to see new faces.
It's nice to see old and new faces again.
Yeah,
isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? Good to see Adam, of course.
Faces, yeah, it's amazing.
Awesome, guys.
Have a great weekend.
All right, and Shannon, I'm going to send you that information, okay? And then if you want, just let me know and we can have another conversation.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Nice meeting you all.
Thank you. See you.
Yeah,
All right.
see you again
Have
soon.
a great weekend.